Alright guys, I have some incredible news for you. It seems like Western mainstream media has got something right. All joking aside, of course, I am always very skeptical when listening to Western mainstream media, and for good reason, but of course it doesn't mean that they're always wrong. And it very much seems that they were actually right about there being North Korean troops in Russia fighting for Russia. Russian authorities and also North Korean authorities have always been very quiet about this. They've said nothing until now, so they've both made statements saying that in fact, yes, there were North Korean troops in Russia fighting for Russia. They helped liberate the Kursk region in Russia that of course was invaded by Ukrainian troops. So basically the North Korean troops helped kick out the Ukrainians from the Kursk region. But now my question is, why? Why would Russia do this? I mean, I very strongly believe, as opposed to what Western mainstream media has been trying to have us believe, that Russia has absolutely no personal problems in their military forces. I mean, the willingness among the Russian population at the moment to help, to help fight for the Russian cause seems to be very, very high. So I believe that Russia has more than enough forces to deal with the situation in Ukraine from their point of view. So why use North Korean troops? I mean, it seems like quite a disadvantage. I mean, these people have to come from abroad. They probably don't speak Russian. They might not know everything about Russian tactics. So quite a disadvantage. So why do it? Well, my guess would be that this wasn't really born out of a direct necessity for Russia. Of course, I could be wrong, but it seems very, very extremely unlikely that it was. It doesn't seem like a direct necessity for Russia, but it much more seems like sending a message to the world. So it's like they were saying to the United States, for example, yes, United States, we can see you. We know you've shown that you can deploy foreign forces who will fight for your cause. I mean, they've been doing that with NATO for years now. I mean, European countries have been deploying their forces to basically fight for the American cause. So it's like Russia saying, yes, we see you can do that, but we're not alone either. Keep that in mind. And it also very much seems like a message to their allies, so other countries within the global south and other BRICS members saying, you see, if we come together we can fight for our causes. We can fight for our interests, and we can defend ourselves not only economically, but also militarily. It's very much like an encouragement to other countries within the global south to unite. Now, again, if I would have to guess, then this was not born out of a direct necessity for Russia to use North Korean troops. This was much more about Russia sending a message to the world saying that not only is the BRICS bloc the biggest economic bloc in the world, they've surpassed the G7 by far by now, but the countries within the global south, especially the BRICS countries, now also know how to defend themselves militarily. That is the message, or at least that would be my guess. But anyway, let me know what you think about all of this.